live?
Okay.
There we go. We're live. Yes. Wonderful. Welcome, everybody. This is a first. This is a unique moment. This is a I feel very blessed that Fumiko is with us today. Fumiko Takatsu from the Face Yoga method that she created when she was in Japan. And it's more than a treat. It's an honor.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I took the course with Fumiko 3 years ago already. Time flies. It has totally changed my life.
It's already 3
I have
years ago? Yeah.
3 years ago. It's unbelievable. I started my business thanks to her because I felt that if I wanted to help women through help and to work with women, that was my main mission because I myself had went through a certain burnout and I didn't want to do that anymore. So I was trying to find solutions. When I tried your face yoga exercises, I thought, oh my God, this thing works. So I told my girlfriends and nobody were interested. And I said, no, I'm going full straight. And I felt my heart. I followed my heart. And that's why I named my company Face Yoga Passion, because of you. Because of the fact that what you brought to me was so much and that you're giving again so much to everybody. So today we'll be talking to Fumiko with the power of the pro-age revolution, which I find is so important because we're living in a society now that there's so much pressure on ourselves. We've always had pressure for women, but I find even more now. And we're going to learn 5 tips for Fumiko to looking and feeling younger after 45. So welcome, Fumiko. Thank you.
Thank you, Marie. I want to say, you did all the hard work. I remember you were so passionate about this and you are from the corporate world, right? And you've been there for a long time. And I know it probably was difficult, even you were feeling 100% in. And many people are struck, what do you call that? In the dilemma, like I want to leave, I want to start something, but we say, oh, I'm too old. Oh, I don't have this, I don't have this, I don't have this, and ended up just repeating same thing that you're not really 100% happy and excited. And that's so sad. Like you said, the passion is so important. And I'm so into neuroscience. And after mid-30, many things, including our thoughts, become autopilot. Almost 90% of what we do, what we think, and how we move our body. So if you are in, let's say your case, corporate world, you probably feel like, okay, this is it, probably. But you're still young, and how you define the age, right? Young. If you are 30, but compared to 10 years old, 30 seems older. But if you are in a 70, 45 or 50 is so young still. So I'm so glad you followed that passion and you were so into this, this method. So I want to say thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Fumiko. I started my company at 52. I never thought I would ever do a thing like that in my entire life. I always thought it was for other people, that they're smarter, they know more, they have more of the insight, but I learned day by day, working through fears, literally walking through fears and getting out of my comfort zone. And I remember contacting you last April, going to my first live, and I said, oh my goodness, I don't know if I can do this. And you answered back and you said, yes, you can. And I had dreamed that you were in my house with your family having tea in my kitchen.
Oh, okay.
And all of this just to say that now I'm doing Facebook Lives every 2 weeks. And I want people to know the first one is to talk about face yoga, the exercises that we're doing, what we can do, how we take care of our face. But the second is also I have a guest to talk about the mental state between the mind and the body. And it's so important to have that connection. And I know you've been doing yoga, hatha yoga for 30 years, like I have, and you know how important it is. However, you don't have to be doing yoga to get beautiful results from face yoga. So that's one of the elements that I want people to know. So can you tell my audience, by the way, please, if you're on live, say hello, Patricia. She says big kiss and big hearts.
Thank you. So nice to have you here. Yeah.
And if you have, please, I know it takes longer on StreamYard to get the people live, but please, if you're on live, let us know. If you're not on live, put a hashtag replay, ask the questions, so we'll be able to answer you afterwards.
Okay.
So, and I would like to know, actually, Fumiko wanted to mention that she's starting a new class of the Face Yoga Method Teacher Certification course. That is a fantastic, phenomenal course that lasts 5 months. And maybe Fumiko would like to tell us a little more.
Sure, and that course is the one Marie went through, right? You studied, and in that course, we not only talk about the poses, which I have so many. And Marie, when you finished that certification course, I think I taught you 70, but now we are almost over 100. So I show you, all the variations, because every face is different. People say, oh, I want to exercise the body, right? Everybody do not doubt. Like, people say, oh, I have to exercise the body. It's such a common thing these days, of course. But how about the face? Face as a muscle. So I teach all the poses in the course, but also I teach the mindset, because mindset is so important. I think it's more important than the actual exercise, because when you think about it, when you exercise face yoga poses, I don't expect people to do it every day, 30 minutes. No, 10 minutes or 20 minutes, even 5 minutes. But the most important thing is awareness, how you chew your food or how you talk on the phone. I've seen so many people just texting, looking at, that goes double chin, right?
No.
And how you chew your food one side, yes, that can cause asymmetry on your face. I got in a car accident. That's how I got into this face yoga, because it became my face and the body so out of alignment. I'm very aware how I use my body and how I talk, but awareness comes first, and the mindset. That's why I teach the mindset throughout the course. How I can push you out of the comfort zone is my excitement. Again, I want to push people, because if I don't push, we are so comfortable being in the same place and doing the same thing over and over. And it's such an important thing that if you have a passion, how to follow it, like Marie did, every 2 weeks, doing a live, go for it, do it, and it just push you. So awareness, right? The second one is actual, technicality. So action, you have to take action. So I teach all the poses and all the benefit and all that. And then the third one, this is, I think it's so important, and I see it in the TCC graduate certification course graduate community, that accountability. Because you just ask questions, and as a graduate will help, or I still, try to support all the graduate questions, because I think what happens is that when we lose initial excitement, we sometimes go back to the same old habits, like, oh, see, I'm too old. Oh, I did this before, it didn't work. Or I can't do this because all the excuses. Many people say, I'm too old for this. So that is so important. Keep the excitement, keep the accountability.
Exactly.
Keep that, passion. Yeah.
And what I did is I included the link in the chat so people can pick it up and just copy it again, and they'll be able to contact you. So I wanted to ask you, for the power of the pro-age revolution, let's talk about this, because I think it's so important. There was an article, I just wanted to let you know, there was an article that came out in the month of March in our local newspaper, Fumiko.
Yeah.
I'm in Montreal, and I know you lived in Toronto, and your brother lived in Toronto, so you know where we are. So we have a chance.
Actually, twice. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Winter and the summertime, and it's so different, so beautiful. But yeah.
Come again. The door is open. So there's an article that was written that really made me very sad. What it said, it had, since COVID, everybody's working on Zoom. There's over 40% of increase in Quebec, in our province of Quebec, of which plastic surgeries have increased, injections and Botox. And I found so sad, because people are not aware that there's a natural remedy. There's a natural holistic way of taking care of yourself. So that's why the pro-age revolution is so important. Would you like to mention something about this, Fumiko.
Yes, definitely. Thank you, Marie. You know, the face yoga method, we talk about the pro-age, not the anti-aging, because anti-aging has such a negative connotation. It's almost like you can't be old. You have to be so young and fresh. I'm going to be 53 this year. And I realized that how much I understand myself. When I was in the 20s, I had no idea who I was. And 30s, I was still searching. So I had so much energy inside, but I was confused. In my 40s, I finally started understanding who I was or who I wanted to be. And at 50, I finally said, wow, I enjoy this life.
Exactly.
I
totally agree with you. I find the 50s is like the 30s. We have more confidence. We know who we are. We know what we don't want. And we know what we really want. So you only surround yourself with good, wonderful people, and you just do some cleanup, and you stay in that beautiful bubble, right?
Yes, I love it. Exactly. That's why I think it's such a beautiful place. Like why you have to give up the power to let somebody put the injection. I'm not saying that I'm not, like, oh, injection is bad or, the invasive treatment is bad. But what I'm so worried about is that by giving your power to somebody else and expecting after 3 months, what do you call the Botox will fade away, and then you have to do again and again and again, and that is a sad because almost like you're living in a fear. Oh, I have to do injections, but exercise, right? Can you exercise your body? Yes.
And Fumiko, there was one of my clients who found me. She's in Australia. She was operated for the neck, for the double chin. She got operated 15,000, 5,000 for the eyes, for the upper eyelids, 5,000 for the Botox and the 11 lines. And then she called me and she took my VIP program, Jouvence Prestige, and we started from scratch because everything was coming down again. So the whole thing is to realize that you can take control of your life, you can take control of your muscles, and quite frankly, if you don't use your muscles, you lose them, right?
Yes, exactly. Use it or lose it. Yes. Oh, so that's beautiful. I mean, like you said, Botox, it freezes a muscle, right? So what happens is that when it's frozen, yes, you can't really frown because you can't really move. But when it's still in a frozen state, things are going down. So when the Botox start wearing off after 3 months, it goes down so much faster. And that's why you need awareness, like I said, and exercise targeted muscles. And there's so many muscles on the face. And as you know, right? So many. And we don't even notice that how we are using our muscles. And then here, these Botox right here, injections.
Correct. In the posterior muscles, and that's what people are not aware that they can do it. I have fantastic results from my clients, from the 11 lines, from of doing the acupressure points on the forehead, just allowing to decrease the stress, release the stress, reprogram those muscles, and that particular point, you can decrease your muscles. Jewel Beach said hello, and she says, use it or lose it.
That's right. You cannot lose it. Yeah, you have to use it in the right way. Yes. And also, Marie, it's so interesting because this part is so connected to our emotions and the feelings, and also liver, right?
The kidney are the bags too, yeah.
But this one is a liver. So what does it mean is, let's see if you can feel it, all right? If you can touch right here, the right side of your rib, okay? And then try to frown it. When you frown, you feel that tightness, contraction on your liver. You feel that?
It hurts.
Yeah. So when you relax and release, this gets so much easier to relax. So that means it's connection, it's connected. And then many times when I see people who cannot get rid of the 11 line, and I started asking them, can you touch the liver? And then many times they have a tightness. And then that's also, responsible for cleaning the blood. So how about that? Lots of sugar. That's also this too. Or alcohol or something, anything, taking too much. But many times if the person is not drinking alcohol, I would say 11, very, very, very hard 11 line to get rid of is because of the sugar consumption. It's too much sugar in the body. Yeah.
Patricia says hi. She's one of my students also. So it's so nice. Everybody's popping up. So what exactly, how would you ask that? By the way, if people are watching this on the replay, please put a hashtag replay and tell me what are your questions and how you're feeling, and I'll be able to answer your questions. At the end, if you're staying at the end, I have a beautiful gift. Martine Turcotte says hi. She's in Germany. So she was one of my clients. She was one of my clients who took my online course. And she's a wonderful, wonderful person. She's a stylist, and she has a beautiful community, which will able to very, very conscious of who they are at a certain age, which is very important. So whoever's staying, I have a beautiful gift to give at the end. I have my free video, which is the morning radiant face ritual to wake up your face in the morning. So if you staying along, I'll be able to give you the link for that. So what are the tips to look and feeling younger? Now, since you're always, what I love about Fumiko, everybody, she's always learning. She's always taking courses. She's always sharing with us. And I love the fact that she loves to share with her big heart. And I love to learn. So
it's a perfect match, right? Yes, I love it. No, because there's so many things I like to know more about, the body and the mind connection. So let's see. How about let's start from the neck part. This is a very new, and I don't even actually have names yet because you need to release attention. I want to show you that part. Okay, so neck right here, all the way, as you know, probably from Marie, if you were, her students, everything is connected head to toe. But especially right here, it's so important. The posture, is important. But look at that. So the neck and all the way down to the lower back.
Correct.
And if you have a tightness right here, if you have a tightness right, if you have a tightness here, yes, no wonder you will have, let's say, you will have a headache, you will have a double, everything is connected. So what we're going to do is we are going to release attention from the neck. I know many of us sit in front of computer for a long time because of COVID. So let's work on that. And then by releasing, I want to know how you feel the difference before, after. So before we start the exercise, okay, nice, sit tall, nice and tall. Okay, I'm gonna take this off. All right. So when I say sit nice and tall, just imagine that the top of the head right here is straight line, the center of your forehead, and the nose, okay, and the peak of your lips and chin. And then collarbone and the center, and then shoulders on the same level. Okay, if one side is high, change it.
Right.
Now, palms on your shoulders if you can. And then let's find out, turn your neck and then see which side is easier for you to turn. Maybe the way you slept the night before. Maybe the way you always move your body, maybe you feel the difference. Which side is easier? I can see already, Marie.
For me, it's on the right side. It's easier on the right side.
Okay, so now look at your shoulder. Don't move anything. Okay, Marie. So right side is easier to turn. Okay, now check your neck here. Okay, your top, beautiful top. Do you see that right side is shorter? Your right side is shorter. Do you see that? The space.
The right side is shorter?
No, other side. See? Do you see it?
Okay, it's my hair because I'm holding.
So what does it mean? That means your right side is tighter. Did that make sense? Right? That's why it's easier for you to turn to the right side because your left side can move more. Did that make sense?
Okay.
Right? Okay. So go to the right side, okay? What we are going to do is we are going to nod 20 times, okay? So we are going to nod 20 times. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost like you're just trying to move your chin closer to your shoulder. 4, 5, 6, beautiful. 7, don't hold your breath. 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to center. Okay, keep the hands on the shoulder. And then let's turn again and see how much mobility you gain.
Oh my goodness, what a difference.
Yeah, okay. Now let's do other side, okay? And then same thing. So this side, it might be a little bit harder for you because your right side, which is the right side? Can you show me the right side? Can you put a hand?
For me,
Yes,
it's this.
that's shorter, right?
Okay.
Now we're going to, smooth that part out. Okay, good.
Okay,
Now,
so
cheese slightly toward the shoulder and 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Back to center. Okay. Now turn your neck and see how much mobility you get.
there is a difference. There's, I would say, 25% more.
Good, good. Yeah,
Release.
because you released the tightness on the neck. And then you're tilting your neck always to the right side. I noticed that. You see that?
Yes, I do.
Change that. Because
Okay.
so see that between the neck and the sleeve, the cover, yeah, that's so much different. Left side you have so much more space, and that side has less. Okay, so let's do a little bit more. Okay, palms on the back of the head, yes, and then we are going to do kind of like a butterfly. Turn your body to the right. Same thing, yep, and a butterfly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to the center and other side. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to center. Palms on the shoulders, and let's see how much mobility you gained.
My goodness.
Is it good? Okay.
There's a difference.
Yep, good. Relax.
Beautiful. Wow, 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 wow. I have a beautiful question. Do you recommend to start focusing on one area or with small routines for the whole face, Patricia? Patricia asked.
Okay, so Patricia, the idea is, you want to actually find out what is the cause of whatever the concern you have, and I definitely recommend you start from the warm-up pose. Like the one we did is really good. And then if you notice some part of the face, you can focus on the part, but don't just do with that like a warm-up. Just don't do like a one pose all the time, because that can make this area more stimulated, but you forget about the rest. So you want to combine them. Yeah, and highly recommend a warm-up. Yeah, the warm-up is such an important, release the tension, but also move all the toxins from your face and increase circulation. So do the warm-up and then focus on the part. And then you want to move, gradually. Yes.
Fantastic. Julie says hello too. Well, that was such a superb moment. Thank you so much for your time, for your energy, for your heart, and to continue to make us grow and more, bringing more harmony to our bodies.
Thank you, Marie. Yeah, and a pro-aging, we were in the right place. I love my age, and I'm sure you too. So let's keep spreading, and those who are able to watch this one or replay, come and join, and you can go through the program, TCC, the Teacher Certification course Marie studied, and you understand yourself more, your body and the mind and all connection. And then you are going to fall in love again with yourself.
Thank you so much, Fumiko. And for the people who are playing with the replay, please say again, #replay, and I'll add on the link to my morning radiant face ritual in the Facebook page.
All right. Thank you
so much.
You're doing a great job. Amazing.
Thank you. Say hi to Maria for me.
I will.
Bye. Have a great day. Bye-bye.